Danielle Rachel Price. My name is Kevin Dallinger. It's been my great privilege to be asked by this couple to be the marriage couple here today. Now, Colban and Danielle believe that marriage is a supreme sharing of experience and an adventure in the most intimate of human relationships. It is the joyous union of two people whose comradeship and mutual understanding have flowered in love. Today they proclaim their love and commitment to the world, and we gather here to rejoice with and for them in the new life they now undertake together. And the joy that we now feel is a solemn joy, because the act of marriage has many consequences, both social and personal. Marriage requires love, and this is a word we often use with vagueness and sentimentality. We may assume that love is some rare and mystical event, when in fact it is our natural state of being. So what do we mean by love? When we love, we see other things that other people do not see. We see beneath the surface to the qualities that make our beloved special and unique. To see with loving eyes is to know inner beauty. To be loved is to be seen and known as we are known to no other. One who loves us gives us a unique gift, a piece of ourselves, but a piece that only they could give us. We who love can look at each other's life and say, I touched his life, or I touched her life, just as an artist might say, I touched this canvas. Marriage is to belong to each other through a unique and diverse collaboration, like two threads crossing in different directions, yet weaving one tapestry together. The secret of love and marriage is similar to that of religion itself. It is the emergence of the larger self. It is the finding of one's life by losing it. Such is the privilege of being husband and wife, to each be himself, herself, and yet another. To face the world strong with the courage of two. To make the relationship work, therefore, takes more than love. It takes trust. To know in your hearts that you only want the best for each other. It takes dedication to stay open to one another, to learn and grow, even when it is difficult to do so. And it takes faith to go forward without knowing what the future holds for you both. While love is our natural state of being, these other qualities are not so easy to come by. They are not a destination, but a journey. The true art of married life is an inner spiritual journey. It is mutual enrichment, a give and take between two personalities, a mingling of two endowments which diminishes neither but enhances both. Now, what I have just shared with you are truly deep and meaningful words, and it is good that we can reflect upon them today. However, today is especially about Colban and Danielle's relationship, and we are fortunate to be able to share something of their story today. Now, they've told me that they first met at Ballarat High School in Year 8. They have been friends since, and they got together as a couple at the end of Year 12. Since then, they have come to like and love many things about each other. Now, Colban loves that they can be their own selves around each other. He appreciates that they've never had to try, and they just seem to work. He loves that Danielle has a strong personality and willpower, and sometimes he even loves her pig-headedness. But only sometimes. He loves coming home and hearing her singing as he knows that she is happy. He really values that he can trust her 100%, and he never doubts what she tells him. Now, Danielle loves that Colban is honest and gives her a kiss every morning and says, I love you, beautiful. Have a great day. What a start to the day that is. She appreciates that she can be 100% herself around him, and she doesn't need to act like someone she's not. She really values that a promise means a promise. She loves that they love the same thing and they can do their favourite pastimes together, such as fishing and just sitting beside each other, enjoying each other's company. She appreciates that they can argue an issue out, and Colban is not afraid to speak the truth or to argue back. He doesn't think that he has to agree. Finally, she loves that she can trust Colban 100%. Now you, their family and friends, mean the world to Colban and Danielle. Particularly the fact that you are honest, supportive and fun. They appreciate that they can spend their time with you doing the things they love to do. They value that you share their hopes, fears, dreams and happiness, and you are there to pick them up as they fall without passing judgment. Finally, they love that you support their relationship and have welcomed them into both each other's families with nothing but love and support, and you are able to offer advice when needed. As for their hopes for the future, of course, they hope to travel around Australia, to have a family of their own, to create a happy, loving home for their family, and simply grow old together. Now, there is a verse that Colban and Danielle have asked me to read that sums up their aspirations in relation to marriage. And it goes, "A marriage is a promise that two hearts gladly make, a promise to be tender, to help, to give and take. A marriage is a promise to be kind and understanding, to be thoughtful and considerate, fair and undemanding. A marriage is a promise to share one's life together, a love-filled promise meant to be kept lovingly forever." Now, from what Colban and Danielle have already experienced in their lives together and what they've shared with us about their story and their hopes, I believe that they're very committed to developing their loving relationship no matter what challenges they may face in years to come. Now, they've selected a reading for their wedding ceremony today, and this reading by Judy Galecki celebrates the importance of friendship in our lives, and I now happily ask Ashley to come and share these words with us.
It is often said that it is love that makes our world go round. However, without a doubt, it is friendship which keeps our spinning existence on an even keel. True friendship provides us many of the essentials for a happy life. It is our foundation on which to build an enduring friendship. It is the mortar which bonds us together in harmony. And it is the calm, warm protection we sometimes need when the world outside seems cold and chaotic. True friendship holds a mirror to our foibles and failings without destroying our sense of worthiness. True friendship nurtures our hopes, supports us in our disappointments, and encourages us to grow to our best potential. They came together as friends. They pledged to each other not only their love, but also the strength, warmth, and most importantly, the fun of true friendship.
Let's thank Ashley. Thank you, Ashley. Now today, Colban and Danielle wish to honour all of you people who have had a role in their development as individuals and have supported their growth as a couple. And they particularly honour their parents who have had the greatest role in their lives by asking for their blessing to this marriage. So now I'll ask Pam and Trevor and Selena, Rick, Sharon and Glenn to please stand. And firstly a question to Pam and Trevor. Pam and Trevor, do you present Colban to be married to Danielle and you receive Danielle into your family? Thank you. And to Rick, Selena, Sharon and Glenn, do you present Danielle to be married to Colban and you receive Colban into your families?
We do.
Thank you. You may be seated. And I've got a question for all of you. And of course, the correct answer, the answer that we're looking for is a resounding "we will." So I'm going to ask the question now and I want you to really say together those important words to this couple. So I ask all of you present, are you willing now and always to encourage and strengthen this marriage by upholding Colban and Danielle with your continual love in the years to come?
We will.
Thank you. So now the official bit. I, Kevin Gallagher, am a registered marriage celebrant authorised to solemnise this your marriage according to the law. Before you are joined in marriage in my presence, in the presence of these witnesses, I am to remind you of the serious and binding nature of the relationship through which you are now about to enter. And marriage, according to law in Australia, is a union of a man and a woman to the exclusion of all others voluntarily entered into for life. Now, having said that, I've got a question for Colban. Colban, do you take Danielle to be your lawful wife, will will you love her, comfort her, honour and keep her in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep only unto her so long as you both shall live. Thank you. And Danielle, do you take Colban to be your lawful husband? Will you love him, comfort him, honour and keep him in sickness and in health, and forsaking all others, keep only unto him so long as you both shall live? Thank you. We come, folks, to the most important part of the marriage ceremony, which is the exchange of marriage vows. And the couple have given special consideration to the vows of commitment they wish to make to one another. These vows are their solemn promises about what they mean to one another and what they hope to do for one another in their lives together.
I ask the people here to witness that I, Colban Saunders, take you, Danielle Price, to be my lawful wedded wife, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, as long as we both shall live.
I ask the people here with me that I, Danielle Price, take you, Colban Saunders, to be my lawful wedded husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, better for me, richer and poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, as long as we both shall.
Now, Colban and Danielle are giving rings to each other today. As we know, the giving of rings has much symbolism. The roundness of the ring can point to the endlessness of love. The purity of their metal can denote the purity of the couple's love. And their value can remind us of the need to defend and protect that which we hold to be most valuable in life. So I'll ask that the rings be now produced. So may Colban and Danielle, who will give and wear these rings, continue in love until life's end.
Danielle, this ring I give you
Is my personal promise
is my personal promise
of love and trust
of love and trust
and pride
and pride
that you are my wife.
that you are my wife.
Colban,
This ring I give you
this ring I give you
is my personal gift,
is my personal gift,
my personal promise
my personal promise
of love and trust
of love and trust
and pride.
and pride that you're my husband.
The rings are on, folks. Relax. Ladies and gentlemen, Colban and Danielle have declared before all of us today that they will live together in marriage. They have made special promises to each other. They have symbolised it by joining hands, making vows, and by exchanging rings. So therefore, on your behalf and on behalf of the community, I now pronounce them husband and wife. Colban, you may now kiss your bride. Folks, we're just going to take a few moments now to sign the marriage certificates, and then we come back to complete the ceremony. So in the meantime, we'll have some